Universal Love. Happy to be here with you. We're going to be doing your September 2024 intuitive tarot reading. So this is anybody who be resonating with the Aries energies. I have an Aries sun and not moon. I have an Aries sun and Mercury. So I do resonate with the Aries lovers. Aries, let's see what energies we pull for you guys. My intention with tarot is to offer you divine guidance and loving clarity. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Disclaimer, I, don't have power over you. I'm not a psychic even. I use tarot as a way to discern intuitively and channel the messages for you. I'm really lucky. All of my bookings, people have been grateful and thankful and said how spot on the energies are. So it really continues to fascinate me as a service to provide greater clarity and spiritual wisdom for people on their journey. So divine guidance and loving clarity. This is for Aries. Aries, divine guidance and loving clarity for September 2024. That kind of came out sideways, and I'm taking it sideways. More big releases here, you guys. Like laying things down, letting things go. Queen of Cups is in the upright. Honestly, I just think you're probably tired and burdened. Like, yeah, like some of you, it could just be burning candle both ends. It's summertime here in the UK, right? So there's that potential of you're working really hard and then partying as well. You're, working super duper hard and then also working a night shift or working on a side hustle. There seems to be like some messages coming in from this Queen of Cups. And I get a sense that your foundations are changing. People you party with, they might be changing. As in your social circles, and part of your actual stable foundation is going through a major upheaval, but actually like a growth. So maybe you've been working on something pretty diligently for a while and you're finally getting a breakthrough business-wise. It's like you've really established some strong foundations within a business situation or just life situation. It's like being able to say no to people or energetically not taking on things that like when we learn to not take on what's not ours, we can really be more momentous. We can move forward with greater clarity and ease once we've laid down those burdens, once we've laid down those sort of like false projections, because they're not ours, and in the end they end up weighing us down. They end up potentially breaking our back, right? And there's a huge, with the North Node in Aries, there's a huge shift to more of us claiming our freedom, our autonomy, our personal sense of self. Who are we as individuals? What lights us up as individuals? Not, just by serving others, how do we receive? But how do we receive just by being who we are? So there's a huge, kind of like a transformation, a shift in how you feel about yourself, but how you feel about yourself is changing to the point that you're going to be able to receive. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is here. It's kind of like up there with one of my fave cards. The Nine of Pentacles is a self-made energy. It's like learning to drop the burden and having better boundaries. It's like generating 3 pentacles a month and then 9. Like you're gonna have a financial increase this month, Aries. There are a couple people in your midst, this Queen and Cups. I do feel some of you, this is like a couple, or this is your mom and dad, or this is your sister and a business partner, or, like you've got some good upstanding people really supporting you, really caring about you, really wanting you to succeed, right? And a lot of the burden you're letting go of is possibly some old mental stuff, like old mental stresses. And I'm thinking about personal issue where it's like an obsessive loop. And when you're still working with it at a certain point, like, oh my God, I really have to just fucking let this go or lay that thing down, right? I think it's like getting to a certain point and feeling, I'm propped up on a pillow and I'm a little uncomfy here. Feeling obsessive myself. So there's something about getting perspective and that perspective offering clarity of your next move. I feel like for some of you, you're kind of, so it's like consolidated. You've got a really good business idea, or like you're doing really good work in the community, or you're really like satisfied and content with the foundation you've created. Like really solid foundation. 2, 3 of Pentacle. This is major for some of you guys. You've got this strong foundation, now what? And the now what is like just get a bit of perspective. The 6 of Sword in this card makes me think of when we have to like pull ourselves out of a situation, that helps us see it. Obviously, we're not going to see the same thing in the maze as we would if we were hovering above it, right? So there's something about hovering above the maze, because I think you guys are aiming for this 9 of Pentacle. I just don't think you've like got there yet. That's all. Oops. For some of you, there's like love and like an Ace of Cups. So there's potentially a new love offer coming in for some of you. Somebody really like financially. All right. Yeah, there's an invitation, you guys. There's something like, and I think this is a very much like a collective energy, but if you don't know, don't answer kind of thing. Like if there's an invitation, if there's an offer, if something's coming in and you're not sure, wait. Unless something's like, hell yeah, that's me, I want to do that, I'm for sure doing that, don't move forward. Give yourself a night to sleep on things, right? Give yourself some time to reflect on whether or not it's yours or not, because there's things and patterns, more than likely mental patterns that are clearly affecting our energy though, right? So mental patterns that we're just kind of having to release because we genuinely can't carry it anymore, which is probably all at once presenting things that are coming in, but you're really firm about keeping this strong foundation. So not very like Aries, but like something practical here. It's like a practical application of your spiritual work, your spiritual practice. It's like having a deeper understanding of yourself in the world. So the Ace of Cups here are really indicating something around self-exploration, self-study, right? It's that this isn't someone else's life, it's your life. So getting to know you in the context of your environment and the position that you're in, as far as like clearly on a material level, you've worked hard enough where you've got a stable foundation in your working life or your career life or just your resources life. So I would really kind of embrace that. And I would say energetically, certainly keep aiming for the 9 of Pentacle, Aries, if that's what you want. The self-made energy, it's kind of a hala hala. I love that energy. So the breath is here. I'm kind of, yeah, Kriya, effortless flow. I wanted to read from this one because I feel like it's relevant for us. So, life feels like a river that you are graciously floating down with ease. You are on the right path to your Dharma, your highest purpose, and doors are opening for you. One connection leads to another, and things are moving at high speed. Kriya, don't feel overwhelmed. This is how life is meant to be experienced. When you are in Kriya, everything requires far less effort. The universe is propelling you in the direction of your Dharma and providing you with assistance to fulfill the very important role you play. You no longer have to push, but rather surrender to the great forces of life. I'm just like making up my own story here. It says you no longer have to push, but rather can surrender to the greater forces at play. Keep up the flow and don't lose sight of your greater goal, uplifting the vibration of this planet. This is like kind of everyone's goal now, and I'm like, well, I think certain languages are just not necessarily that useful to us. However, yes, there is a sense here, Aries, of you really committing to your path, your journey, your goal, your dream. And for some of you, for some of you, you might just have a little bit of space as you let go of burdens, as you release things that are not yours, and this is stuff that we can't, these are ways in which we can't do certain things for people. We can't heal certain people the way we want. We can't change people's minds, but we can change our own mind. We can change our own patterns, right? And that's this release, letting go of the patterns that don't serve us and really endeavoring to be open. Be open to life. Be open to explore the opportunities that are around you. They are coming in. It's just, for some of you, it's just maybe not super obvious. Hence, take space, right? Look holistically at your life and then be open. It's like there's an offer and an invitation, and it's very possibly a business one that can help you elevate your business, especially if it's resonating, you guys. The Three of Pentacles twice. Whatever it is you've done, whatever it is you've created a really strong, solid foundation which can grow. And it's like the message here is like, move toward the invitation, and also things that light you up, move toward that. It's like I'm hearing this thing of like, it's time to embrace new love. Be open to love, and whatever that means to you. It doesn't have to mean a romantic relationship necessarily. It just means that you're in love with your life, right? You're in love with what you do, with how you express, and you're open to love. Ace of Cups, you're open to give and receive that love, but it's very one cup for now. It's just you pouring that cup into yourself, or pouring that cup into your business, or whatever, right? Because eventually that full cup will become two, if that's what you want, right? For not everybody is that, but there is a sense here, Aries, of you embracing, pardon my fidgeting, you embracing the aspect of self-exploration that can probably take you to the next phase of your life. Yeah, sorry, my fidgeting. I'm aware that I'm fixating on things. There's a little bit of personal issues and OCD. I don't know if anyone else, but it kind of comes and goes, and hence meditation supreme and mindfulness and self-compassion as we move through these energies. Aries, that's your reading for the month of September. Let me know how that resonates with you guys. Thank you so much for being my internet friends. Check out the brand altalove.com, where I sell the merchandise, the book, the online courses, and of course you can book services with myself. And join our amazing Patreon community. So Patreon will be getting these mid-month, the month prior to ad-free first access. They get access to all the courses. They get access to discounted services for those who need the concession rate. And is that it? The book, the merchandise, the courses. It's a Hala Shazam kind of vibratory. Look after yourselves. So much love for all of you. I pray every day that we find the clarity and love to see us through these turbulent times in greater depth and awareness, so that we can really radiate all that love and compassion into the world that needs it so much. Okay, have a wonderful month ahead, Aries. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace out.